Okay. I think we should go. Are you recording it?
Yep.
You're doing a lot of table time.
Nothing new on that front. A Hawaiian Punch.
Hey, shut up. I'm really recording this time.
Okay. That doesn't matter. We're an open book here at Ted and Adam Talk for an hour.
Oh, we're an open book. We're an open podcast. That means our doors are always open. We have guests now on a regular basis. More than two. That's exactly what the doors to the TNA studio sound like, and we're in them right now. It's the Ted Adam Talk for an Hour podcast.
Hello, friends.
Hey, friends. What are you, Jim Nance?
Hi, we're here from Augusta.
Hey, friends. That's his thing.
Excuse me?
That's his thing.
That's his snake? Ted, this is a podcast where we talk for an hour. We try not to talk about Jim Nance's snake.
We are brothers, too. And we... Oh.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Get that frog out of your throat. Go ahead.
Into the mic?
Finish your thought.
Turn off the frog. Well, we are, again, recording, Adam. I told,
okay.
like
I'll
I said
start
before.
my clock here.
Away. We're just getting started here. Just hold on a few minutes. We'll get started.
Let me just get settled in. There's a couple more people that want to join the meeting. We'll give them a couple minutes.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go live here in a few minutes. Live.
All right, start the pod.
Okay, and 4, 3, now.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the podcast, of the cast. We're fishing out here.
We're not fishing anything. What do you mean?
We're casting.
Oh, I see. Have you ever been fishing, really? Ever?
Yeah. Adam, we've been on many a pond.
Never.
After, painting a white picket fence out there with a big stick.
This is a book you read, dude.
Jean shorts, overalls.
That's from Tom Finn.
Tom Finn.
Huck.
The other name.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Tombstone. Yes. Great film. R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
And everybody else. There's a lot of dead people in that movie, man.
Kurt Russell's in that movie. Someone check on Kurt Russell, please.
He's doing all right. But Virgil died.
Who's Virgil?
That was his brother. That was Wyatt's brother.
I know, but the character? Sam Elliott?
No.
He's alive.
Oh, it was, you know who it was?
Huh.
The same guy who plays, it was Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, R.I.P. That's correct, Adam. We did lose Bill Paxton. Folks, welcome to the podcast where we talk about actors who have left us from movies that will stay with us.
That's actually a good movie. We're going to talk about, I have a couple of movies we're going to talk about today that, park the course, are very not known at all.
But known to TNA.
But you and I saw them 400 times a piece.
Yeah, that's right. Because not only did we watch movies, we watched them multiple times whenever they were on, continuously.
Do you want to start with that? Do you want me to tell you what, quiz you a little bit here?
Sure, I love being quizzed.
Okay, I'm going to take you back. Let me just...
I want to go back.
Let me just get to... Okay. The year is probably...
1900.
At least 1988. Okay?
Okay.
Possibly 89, depending on when the movie was released for us to see. You and I had gone, it wasn't just us, but our mom and whatever man she was dating at the time took us to the drive-in, okay? So,
you
picture
sure it was
this.
a drive-in, or was it a army base drive-in?
No, that was, I remember that movie.
A different boyfriend with a different
yeah, that was
movie
a Dirty
experience?
Harry movie or something, right? That was a Clint Eastwood movie.
It was?
That's what he wanted to see, the army guy.
Go ahead.
All right. The year is 1988.
Beautiful.
Okay. It's probably summer night.
Gorgeous.
We're going to go see a drive-in movie. Now, at the drive-in, they show more than one movie. Right? You with me still?
Yeah, of course. They have one right at dusk.
I'm going to give you the lineup here. Okay. Now, this.
Is there a triple feature? Just two.
I'm pretty sure it was just two. Could have been three, but
Yeah,
I was
stay up
pissed
that late.
because I fell asleep, is what happened. Okay.
I sure hope you're getting to where I'm thinking you're going.
If you would shut the fuck up and let me talk, I would get there.
No, I know where you're going.
Yeah. So the movie, here's the lineup. What I wanted to see was Weird Al's UHF. Okay? Weird Al in 88. Can't ask for anything better. It was the second movie, okay? When you go to the drive-in, they got to wait till it gets dark, and in the summertime, that's like 9 o'clock. So now you're going to watch two movies that start at 9, and well, how old was I? 6?
Surely these movies
5? No way.
And I don't think these movies could have came out immediately at this time.
I hope not. I mean, that's
It's probably
highly
years after.
irresponsible to take a 6-year-old.
This was the 80s. Movies didn't just get
Pop
to
out.
get to the drive-in that quickly.
All right, sure. So anyway, I want to see Weird Al's movie,
UHF,
which is in the second slot. So now we're talking the first movie, which is going to blow your mind. Do you want to guess what the first movie is?
It's
Don't look.
with that guy.
Don't cheat. No.
Not Weird Al, but he has a weird name. Yakov.
Yes. Starts with a Ya.
Yahoo Serious.
His name is Yahoo Serious, and what was his movie?
His movie is
Don't cheat.
Down Under.
No.
Yahoo Down Under. What is it?
No. Young Einstein. Do you remember Young Einstein?
Yes. Man, that makes me angry.
So I had to sit through Young Einstein first. Of course, I fell asleep.
What do you mean sit through Young Einstein?
I wanted to see Weird Al. I didn't
Classic.
know who Yahoo Serious was. Get out of here.
Who are you serious? Do you have something about Yahoo Serious?
Yeah, I do. I have a lot. That's what the point is.
Was there another movie he had out?
No.
How
That's
did we?
that's the other
Is he
part.
Australian?
Yeah, he's something.
Okay, that's why I was going with the Down Under stuff.
Okay.
So in the movie, he's supposed to be young Einstein. This guy had crazy hair, like we all remember.
Yes.
He looked like a gnome doll with that kind of hair. You know how you
Troll doll.
troll?
That's what they call those,
Oh,
right?
trolls.
Trolls.
Trolls,
They
not
made
gnomes.
Justin Timberlake made a movie about them.
But you made up their hair was goofy. You can make their hair goofy.
Yes, that's what you're talking about, right?
I think so. I just don't. But if it's a movie not in the 80s, I don't know if I do know much about it, but I'll pretend.
Okay, so the movie starts, and when the sun goes down in the summertime, it's literally like almost 9 o'clock, probably. Then you got an hour and a half movie,
Of Yahoo Serious
so now we're
doing his
talking
classic lines.
10:35 or whatever. I woke up and the credits for Weird Al's movie were going. It's it. Let's go. Pack it up. Let's get in. I said, what happened? Why didn't you wake me up? And everybody's like, fold the blankets. Let's go. I said, it's over?
That's so sad.
Yeah, I was pissed.
You think we all dropped the ball on that one?
Nobody's woke me up.
I think we were all hurt asleep.
Everybody slept,
Don't you?
including Mom.
I'm sure. She was probably getting a couple of smooches off.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't put it past her to put a little
I would have woke you up.
something in Z's. So give me the plot line for Young Einstein.
I would love you. I mean, love to.
I sure hope so. We're brothers.
All right, here's the plot, according to the good friends at Wikipedia. Albert Einstein,
Okay, this is a good start. So
the
it's a
son of an apple farmer,
historical piece.
straight from the books, the son of an apple farmer in Tasmania in the early 1900s, is interested in physics.
So wait a minute. They're saying Weird Al or
No.
Albert Einstein's from?
Yeah, you can, I mean, I'll check that too, I guess. No, don't touch anything on your computer.
Yeah,
Don't
see?
you dare.
Thank you.
I don't think it was historically accurate. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Maybe in Australia, Einstein's a popular name, and it was just a coincidence. It was just Albert Einstein.
He's from Germany, man. Why are we guessing on this?
We should stay awake for it.
Yeah,
Young Einstein, dude.
we couldn't. We just couldn't stay away for it.
I think
Actually, I think I did watch a lot of it, and then I fell asleep for the movie I wanted to see, which is why I'm still sour all these years later.
You never saw UHF?
I did eventually, but that was my jam back then. Weird Al? No?
Huge Weird Al head.
Pee Wee Herman and Weird Al? Come on.
Come on.
Who could ask for anything else?
And during your formidable years, Adam?
Young Einstein tried to slide in here and take some attention, but
He was a heartthrob.
no, he wasn't. Okay, so I wanted to talk about him. How old do you think Yahoo Serious is?
During the movie or right now?
Right now.
68.
Higher, but that's not far.
72.
I think he's 71.
Ugh.
Isn't that crazy? Think of
What's he
him.
up to? Is he in Australia still?
Well, I got bad news about him, man. He's like homeless.
Are you
there's this-
Yahoo serious right now?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
He got like kicked out of a house he was squatting in or something.
I wish I knew anything from that movie I can use as a tagline right
I
now.
know. I should have let you watch it first and then come down to pod. Do you want me to ask you about Multiplicity? Because we just watched that together.
Adam, I don't know what channel you're watching when I came in, but Adam's watching some classic movies. It's like the Turner Classic Films of our generation. But Multiplicity was on with Michael Keaton playing multiple roles
Michael Keaton.
with
Michael Keaton. Michael
Andy
Keaton.
McDowell.
And Michael Keaton.
A great film.
Very highly reviewed and critical. What do you call that? Critics reviewed it and they loved the shit. Remember?
They did?
In 96? Oh, it was a smash.
I thought it was kind of like...
Everybody was quoting it.
I like Pizza Steve.
Come on.
I think this is your 6th grade class.
It was I didn't realize it was that early.
96?
The technology?
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
had to win multiple awards for its technology. Michael Keaton and 5 Michael Keatons in one scene? Get out of here.
4, dude. Come on.
Including him?
Don't get nuts, all right? There was just 4 of them.
Oh, I thought there
Okay.
was one more.
You had the copy who was like the tough guy, the construction worker. Okay.
That was the first guy.
Okay. The next guy, 3.
That slept with his wife at one
Ted,
point.
I got news. They all slept with his wife.
Oh, my God.
That was the scene that was on right before you walked in. Awesome. That's where I stopped everything I was doing.
This is a critically
This is a great
acclaimed
movie.
This is a critically acclaimed movie.
The one rule
They all
was
get out.
don't have sex with my wife. Only I have sex with my wife. They
This is really
all
what
have sex with his wife.
This is all what's said. These words are said in this film.
Yeah.
This is a PG-13 film.
Yeah.
So Michael Keaton is so busy that he needs to multiply himself.
Yeah, he clones himself.
How again? He
There was a
knows a
doctor.
friend.
Remember, he was like really busy one day.
Oh my gosh! And the doctor's like,
And he's
"I
like,
can help you."
yeah, and he gives him a little card. I love it how you you put a question mark on the end of it, like you don't know the exact plot to this movie.
I know. It's just been
There's like a doctor or something. He's like, "Can I help you?"
It's fine. I'm remembering. I'm remembering now.
So then 2 was the construction guy, and he did the work. And then 3 was like the neat freak, where he's like, "Oh, Doug, I wrapped up some sandwiches for you.
yes,
That guy.
yes.
Tuck, tuck, fold." Remember?
Right.
Because why?
Flash.
Air is the enemy. See, we have seen this a lot.
Yeah. Was it on HBO?
And then,
Home box office?
or was a copy of a copy. They messed up.
And he was a little slow.
Yeah, remember he was shaving his tongue,
And that scene is
it was a funny movie, man.
makes me want to scrape my tongue every night.
And it was hilarious.
It's the tour de force of acting there, Michael Keaton playing multiple roles on screen at once.
By himself, essentially.
Reacting to himself.
Just in a room by himself. Come on.
I don't know how he didn't get Oscar gold that year.
I think you said sincerely at the dinner table, did this win an Oscar?
Yeah, because of the technology in 96. To have 4 Michael Keatons in one car?
It was, in fact, PG-13.
Okay, but...
which means 13 clones get to sleep with Daryl Hannah. What was her name?
No, Andy McDowell.
Andy McDowell.
Daryl Hannah's Fish.
Yeah.
I mean, Fish.
Splash.
Da 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 da.
Let the boys be boys.
Yeah.
All right, well, now you got me way off track. I had a whole bunch of topics and very organized over here.
Well, then after Multiplicity started, we saw Baby Boom with Diane Keaton. That brought back some horrible memories of watching that movie over and over again.
I can't believe...
But it kind of warmed my heart.
Really? You go ahead, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Well, Adam, we watched the first part where everything was bad. You didn't stick around until it turned around and she became super mom, adoptive mom. She barely wanted to leave her new daughter with a babysitter. Because of the local news, Adam?
Just in case you haven't seen Baby Boom, it stars Diane Keaton as a power-driven, successful corporate female rather, and with wire-rimmed glasses, who inherits a baby one day, which they don't really explain, but...
Is that the right term, by the way? Inherits?
It was in the description. Inherits a baby.
You get a baby.
And she, of course...
She gets a phone call in the middle of the night, and she's just like, yeah, okay, whatever, bye. And she, goes to the airport, assuming that she's just, getting something from this death in the family.
I guess.
But she got a baby instead.
And she treats it like...
garbage. Throwing it around.
Yeah, like a gym bag.
Shaking it through New York City.
She comes running through the city.
I got a 12:30 lunch meeting.
Here,
hold this. Can I put this baby
wrong.
into coat check?
I don't know what they did in the 80s, but... Well, actually, I do. I mean...
We were worried about your co-star in most films, and now we see you with this kid, know?
It really just made me mad seeing her treat that kid like that.
And what were the rules for child actors in the 80s?
87, yeah.
Awful.
How'd they make that baby cry?
The baby's crying. Baby's upside down. Diane's just throwing her around.
Yeah. I was getting hot. Stop it.
Knock it off, Diane.
That is a shaking baby.
But Adam,
how does it end?
I feel like if we were watching it...
This in the description calls her a yuppie. That's hilarious.
That's what they were. They liked that term. Don't you think?
They had Beamers, and they had those modern apartments with Harold Ramis in them.
Mm-hmm.
And drugs.
Give them to me.
That's what they were doing.
80s.
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 Great haircuts. Great character actors.
80s.
80s. 80s Film Club. We should do a summer film TNA stylies.
You wish you were 40 in the 80s.
Every day.
Seems like a lot of stuff got done.
Oh, yeah. A lot of collaborative work. A lot of...
There's all this breaking technology,
Yeah. But not too much technology we have now. Right? Great. You can let your hair go and look good about it.
We're gonna go into that.
Right, kind of have a fashionable mullet.
The AI stuff, real quick. Have you heard how much energy AI uses?
Oh no.
It's not good.
I was just gonna say, Adam. This kind of ties into being 40 in the 80s.
What?
But people I've seen have put their picture of when they're a child into AI and say, "What will this little girl look like in their 40s or whatever?"
Yeah.
And they show it, and it's like very old looking and just disturbed. I mean, like way off from what they actually look like.
Oh, okay. So you're saying AI sucks?
Well, maybe they're using way too much energy for things that people don't even want to. I mean, they're looking it up, but they don't want to see the result. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Just that picture? That's all we do now. It's just type stuff into this. Look what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now.
I know.
I was hearing these crazy, what it
So how
takes
long?
to run AI is like significant. Like
Give me an example. Like, really make me feel bad about
Someone
it.
said something about like 1 to 3 bottles of water just to cool
Wow.
the unit after you do some dumb search like, what do I look like when I'm 40? That's crazy.
Crazy sad.
It's running wild.
Maybe we should throw into Chat GPT. How do you keep the
AI.
servers cool?
How do we keep AI from getting crazy?
Yeah. How do you get AI from going crazy? Let me go crazy on you.
I'm trying to look up the facts for you, and all it's giving me is 85 to 134 terawatts
Okay.
hours each year.
Well, try to talk to me when you get some real facts, okay?
Okay.
That makes sense to me. That's really going to hit home for me.
In TED terms,
Yeah. How many bottles of Preparation H will it take to cool it down?
gross, dude.
Gross, dude.
You're grossing me out, man.
Adam, we had a guest on last week.
Yep.
We're having a big movement. Adam, you had a meeting in the works about getting some Northland comedy going.
I'm trying. Yeah, we're going to try to put that together.
And I'm wearing, we're just throwing it out there already. We're just putting the pressure on
Can't
our
even see
friends
your
at
shirt.
Welco.
You're hidden.
Yeah, well, anybody watches this, Adam, but
We get lots of botches, actually. It's the listens. You need to get up.
right. Well, I'm sure everybody's just watching and not listening. Well, listening while they're watching.
Yeah.
My point is, great time having Terrence on. I want to thank him again for coming on.
Yeah.
And Adam, Adam
We had
brought
a good
up,
time.
had a great time. And Adam mentioned that he's got a list out the door at the Yin Yang about who wants to come on next.
Oh, yeah. People are just knocking.
Knock, knock, knocking. Who wouldn't want to be on the show?
Pounding down the door.
But we are talking to our friends at Welco about doing something. And Adam, leading off the entertainment and getting out there, he learned of not a new event, but in addition to doing some live comedy, bingo was brought up. And I was like just
yes.
shocked that then, they were asking I've always wanted to do bingo, but I always thought it would be like a senior living situation,
This could be.
right?
Depends on who shows up.
Kind of like a Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Oh, so you think they're opening it to that personnel?
Demographic? I think if you say bingo day at the bar, at the
They got little
brewery.
You look around town, they got bingo, drag bingo or something crazy.
They got, I saw space bingo or
What's
something.
that mean? You do it on
Oh, maybe it was
one of them floating?
It was the May the 4th be with you day or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
May the 4th drag show.
Opportunity missed.
What was going on there?
I don't know. Maybe they're all dressed as like Chewbacca.
Chewbacca's?
Princess, come on and lay me.
Sexy Chewbacca's.
But yeah, I was kind of excited at the opportunity to maybe lay down some bingo calling.
Could you do a couple of test calls? Maybe
B29.
maybe the decider's listening right now.
B29.
And they're loving this.
I-43.
Okay, now really give him the honey because I'm about to call bingo. Go ahead.
69.
Bingo!
Nice.
And you're gonna respond?
Ma'am, have
You're
a
gonna say
seat.
Nice.
Yeah, 69. Nice.
Oh, you're gonna say that to them. Okay. Okay, but I got a bingo. Bingo, me, sir.
Oh
Over
my
here.
gosh! Hold. Please keep your
Look at it.
excitement to a minimum. You don't want to. You do
What
know.
do I win? Spit it out already.
The cans of non-perishables to
That
give to your
sucks.
grandchildren.
I'm never coming back to this bingo place ever.
Oh boy!
But you were good with your voice.
Thank you so much. I just got done with our senior celebration, and I did a bunch of goofy, heartfelt little
On the microphone?
messages to the seniors I got.
You did?
Yeah. And after the show, after the presentation, some of the family from our seniors were invited to there. And they stopped me and they said, hey, when you were up there, I felt like I was watching Price is Right.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if he was talking like Rod Rodney or Drew Carey
no.
or Bob,
Barker.
but apparently I had some great announcer voice.
Oh, you think it was the voice or your sense of humor?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Drew Carey's been known to tell a couple of jokes.
Yeah. Drew Carey's a free spirit.
What's that mean?
He likes to go to play
You don't agree with his politics?
all these back where we came from.
Oh, you're trying to do the
Cleveland Rocks.
things on?
Yeah. No, I hear also he just likes to go to.
All this energy's calling me.
He's going to. There it is. I
Back
think.
where I come from.
I feel like he goes to like Vegas a lot.
It's such a crude attitude. It's back where we belong.
And has a really young wife.
All the little chicks with the crimson lips sing.
Cleveland Rocks. Oh, Drew Carey right on after Roseanne.
Living with. We always get to Drew Carey and just go off the rails. Huh?
Yeah, we sure do. What about him on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Drew Carey.
Yeah.
What changed him? He was so like.
He was good. There's nothing. Oh, because of his haircut?
Yeah, he had a little Dilbert look going.
He was
and
like a
then-
normal guy, and then he that's what he did
Then
that
he-
for the comedy because he gets stuck.
Then he
or
got
something.
laid.
The glasses,
Yeah.
hair.
He grows it out now. He's probably got one of them flavor savers there.
Yeah,
He wears
did,
all these
definitely.
colorful shirts.
Do you think he's
What
like,
happened? I think he dropped acid and said, I'm Drew Carey, man.
You do? Do you think
Hell
he's
yeah.
hitting on the Price is Right gals, or do you think he's very respectful?
Or the Price is Right guys, because they have those now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, either way.
I think both. I think he's living large. He's living life.
You think he's living
I
large?
think he's going to all the fish shows he can. I think he's going to go check him out online, man.
Oh, you?
He's
follow him?
going. I think he's like lives in Vegas now.
Wow. Sounds cool, man. I'd want to hang out with him.
Let's go have a Drew Carey weekend in Vegas. What do you say?
I loved that show. It was a good show.
It was a great show. How'd that show end? Mimi passed away.
No, she did?
I don't know, man. Speaking of drag, Drew Carey's brother on the show was a drag.
Yeah,
God.
that's right. That's right. That
But he
guy's
was
funny.
also in Fargo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
This is a great podcast.
This is awesome pod. All this energy's
I can't wait till we
calling
get some more guests in here.
me. You can't?
I just want to get out there and get on the microphone in public and say, "Oh, 42."
That'd be funny if you only call 69. We had to fire Ted.
I-69.
Guess how tall Drew Carey is? This is a new thing I've been doing.
6'4".
Nope.
Shorter?
Yeah. And
5'8".
Taller.
5'10".
He's 5'10", 5 feet 10 inches. Now listen, I do this now.
Carry a knife, 5'10".
I'm pretty good if I'm watching a movie, and if you said, "Hey, how tall is this guy?" I can say it, and then we'll look it up, and I'm spot on.
That's pretty good because in movies they're gonna be like, if he's the lead actor and he's kind of short, they're gonna do everything they can to make him tall.
I factor that in.
Okay, good for you.
Good, this is Tom Cruise. He's 5'4" or something.
You're seeing full body shots and like, okay, there's his knees. So compared to the woman in the scene,
I look for a reference. Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure. Street light.
Does he have lifts?
Yeah,
Street light, shadows.
Anything.
Creeping in the shadows.
Who's he next to? People for reference, for sure. Come on.
How many Tom Cruise movies you watching?
I just watched one the other day. That was when he kept getting cloned again. Like
Tom Cruise got cloned?
Well, he was like...
Multiplicity 2?
It was kind of like Multiplicity and Groundhog Day, but like in a space war movie. Remember that one? Basically, it's like playing a video game.
Tom Cruise has been in so many...
Where you respawn. Are you with me?
And Tom Cruise is in it?
It's called The Tomorrow War or something.
Okay. Who else is in it?
It is. It's called The Tomorrow War.
It's
the
on
woman
Amazon?
Is, wait, hang on. That's not it. Yeah, this is Chris, it's the wrong guy. It's the wrong. It's the whole wrong movie.
It's not.
Hey, start the pod over, would you?
No.
Tom
Adam.
Cruise.
You're talking about Tomorrow Wars that just started. That was an Amazon movie a couple years ago.
Oh my God! Why'd they use the exact same title?
Is it for real?
Yeah. No, Edge of Tomorrow is what his is called. My bad. 2014's Edge of Tomorrow. Because I'm in the know for
I'm
current
living
movies.
on the edge of tomorrow today.
That's the theme song.
Because all the free movies are a couple years older, huh, Adam?
True. And you got to watch them with commercials.
I think it's better with commercials. That way you can get some time to get some popcorn, yell at your kids.
Take a whiz.
I'm taking a nap while I'm watching Matilda.
That's right.
Keep it down.
These commercials are all the same, and it's...
Quit crunching so loud. Why on earth did I get extra toasty Cheez-Its again? They're so loud and crunchy. And delicious, and a sponsor of Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour.
Have you been going through my snack cupboard?
No.
You saw that we had toasty Cheez-Its?
Hell yeah, they're the best Cheez-Its now. I think they've outranked white cheddar.
Get out of here. The duos?
You think
White cheddar, something else? Anything else?
You can mix them?
Yeah.
I don't know what your Costco be doing over there.
That's not Costco. That is not a Costco buy.
You don't get duos of Costco?
No. You can't get
for you.
that kind of variety at Costco. What are you, crazy?
What are you nuts?
Go back and finish one thing we were talking about.
Baby boom.
No! Why were we talking about this Tom Cruise movie? Oh, because I can name the height of people. Right?
Oh, and so you got Tom Cruise.
And Tom Cruise is easy.
5'6".
Yeah, he's nothing. Whatever. But what's really disappointing, you ever watch something and you see a tall guy? And you're like, oh my God, look at this behemoth. Google it and it's your height.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Sad.
Like a freak? You know Jonah on Veep?
Yeah. How tall is he? 6'8"? 6'4".
He's 6'4".
God.
When you watch him on the show, it's like he's towering over
But they
everyone.
kind of make him look that way?
No, man, he's
They
tall.
trenched everybody around
They
him.
don't just lift just height.
They
just
threw him in a trench.
No. They want him to look that big.
Right. They're heightening it.
Guess how tall Pete Davidson is? I do the same people.
6'4".
Less, dude.
5'9".
Oh, what are you, crazy? 5'9"? That's
Yeah.
like Rob Lowe height. What are you doing?
Okay, 6 feet even.
He's 6'3".
Okay. I said 6'4", and you made me sound like I was way
Machine
off.
Gun Kelly. How tall is he?
6'5".
Shorter.
6'1".
His mohawk. He's
What's
6'4".
what's his song?
I don't know. Something about Eminem. They don't
Him
get
and
along.
Megyn Kelly break up?
Yeah. They
I
don't
saw
go
it-
together no more.
Oh, so then like this Sydney Sweeney woman, she
No.
broke off her engagement. Okay. Have you seen this video?
No. Does it
She's
have anything
at-
to do with Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, they're at a big like concert rager party, and she's like talking to like Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid, and Machine Gun Kelly's over on the other side, and they're all having some fun, having some drinks, but then like Machine Gun Kelly's like sober, so he looks all normal for the first time in his life. Anyway,
So that's the whole clip. They're like,
MGK
look
is
at
probably
Machine Gun Kelly being responsible.
right and getting
I heard he was going to take the gun part out.
finally.
I don't know. I swear.
I'm Machine Kelly. I'm a machine. I'm a machine with my lyrics. He doesn't like rap fast. Is that why they was called Machine Gun? Machine Gun in the first place?
Right.
I don't think so.
MGK.
MGK with my friends. MGK with my girl. He's the worst, man. Him. What the couples? Like when he was with Megan when he was with Megan Fox, did they hang out with like another celebrity couple? And they all hung out
You're the
together.
one going to bed watching TMZ.
I know, and
Sounds like.
don't get me started with Harvey.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know the other couple you're referring to. Would you
I can't even
stumble
begin
through
to
it
tell
and
you.
tell us everything you know?
No.
Come on,
Do you got him?
out with it.
Do you have it looked up?
No. What am I supposed to look up? I got Machine Gun Kelly height. Okay, now what?
Okay, let's test you. How tall do you think Jeff Goldblum is?
I'm gonna say 6'2". It's either foot or 6'2". Come on, baby. You shouldn't be using your computer. It's gonna delay us, and we're gonna sound.
Nah. 6'4"? 6'4".
So I was off.
What'd you say?
6'2".
He was the Fly, Adam. He was the Fly.
That he was. That he was. And you're saying that flies are 6'4"?
Yeah, he's towering.
That's
Towering larva.
That's a big fly.
Remember?
Oh, can I ask you a question here?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever lost your temper at work?
At school?
No, at the Royals game. Sorry.
Oh,
should've
yeah.
clarified.
Often. Well, I mean, like, in very passive-aggressive manners.
You never had any fan to get physical with you?
Only in a sexual harassing kind of way, but not physical and
yeah, I
angrily.
forgot. How's that lawsuit going?
No lawsuit, Adam.
You're just letting it go?
Just haven't seen the... Yeah.
Enabler. There was a clip of this Pittsburgh Pirates usher. You gotta see it. Have you seen it?
No.
All right.
Should I pull it up?
From what I've got it right here. What I've seen,
This is at this
heard from the
Pirates
news, whatever.
baseball game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the guy had.
This is where I spent my 42nd birthday, by the way, Adam,
Weird.
at this PNC Park. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So let's show it from the beginning. But so I guess this guy who's getting punched by the usher.
Oh, if I got spat on, I'd be pissed.
Okay, so let me recap this whole thing. The guy,
They're light blue. Ooh.
I think the guy who is getting beat started it, in my opinion, because he just was instigating, right? But he had been yelling at some, I think, a female concession stand worker, and they were kicking him out. And so then he got into it with the guy who's telling him to leave.
Wow.
And this guy, they don't show this whole clip, but he takes it for a long time. And then he finally is like, you know what?
I'm literally going to take matters in my own hands.
Bing, bong, bing. So then the guy, for some reason, there's no one there. Nobody else helps or breaks it up or nothing. Cops show up. And so the security guy is standing there, and the guy's still giving it to him. And he starts spitting on him because now he's bleeding because the guy punched him in the lip. So once he spits on him, then he takes his belt out.
This doesn't look like Pittsburgh.
And literally whips his ass with it.
What's this guy saying, though? Wow, we're seeing fans being very...
he gets his belt down and starts whipping him.
Man, this is during the game. This is too much. I've gotten upset, and it happened this homestand, Adam. There's a huge group of younger people, 21, of course, of age, or a little bit past 21.
Sure.
But they were just all in the way of the stairs to the seats. So people in the seats would have to come up and navigate through this giant crowd of people. And hey, we got to keep the stairs clear. And they would be the one guy that was listening.
Why were they doing that?
Because they're just trying to watch the game, but they're not watching the game, and they're just
hanging out, partying.
And then you're trying to help the servers that they're going through, trying to navigate through that.
So you're telling them, what are they doing? They're just ignoring you?
Yeah, they're almost mocking me. They're like, "Oh, keep the stairs clear, keep the stairs clear." And then this guy's vaping right in front of me. I'm like, "Hey, there's no, so then
can't do that either."
I get on my little thing. I'm like, I'm gonna just call the security on them. Nothing happens, and they eventually leave. But I would never take my belt off and remove it and whip them out of there.
I don't know. Those guys were being pretty rude. If one of them started getting in your face and been like,
"Yeah,
I can't vape here,"
I would love it.
What are you gonna do about it?
Bring it, bro.
Do they tell you there's a certain thing if they put their hands on you or something, you can punch them back or anything?
I don't know.
Are you trained in
getting beat up,
wrangling, or how to take a punch?
More like de-escalation and trying to talk it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably why they have a lot of teachers as ushers. Just familiar with taking kids out with their, or try to distract them.
Yeah.
What's over there? Free hot dogs. I always telling these people too, there's plenty of space over there. You can move away, and they just didn't get it.
Yeah.
So then I just walk off. I'm like, all right, sorry guys. They're just going to have to be in the way.
Well, that, and then some people they just love confrontation. And it's no.
Oh, and they were definitely, it was are you guys just trying to piss me off? You keep crawling back, It's just annoying seeing, fans that have paid money to be in these seats, and then they have to, oh, sorry, oh, excuse me. But they're being nice about it, but then you're oh my gosh.
Wish there was some way to solve this.
Right.
With all these people in the way.
It is so wild because it is you got to be there first come, first serve. It's not their actual seats. There's a ticketed area, and then there's a first come, first serve.
Right.
Where there's limited seats. And these people that rush in and get to these seats and camp out all day don't order any food or drink. They bring their own cups, actually.
What?
But then they act like if anything is said against them, they're first to be
yeah, I paid good money.
I am a loyal fan of Kraft and come on, dude. What are we doing?
What do you mean they bring their own cups? What's that about?
They have like self-service soda pops, so they're bringing cups with Billy Butler on them in like 2025. Like, hey, whoa.
You're not supposed to be doing that?
I'm not stopping them. More power to you.
Okay. Is that a real thing, though? Is it like a...
I don't think it's like
you buy a cup
advertised,
and you can
but
reuse it?
yeah. I think they're trying to like limit more now because there's like these self-serve... Like they try to regulate it, like having people stand there and say, you can't refill here. But, yeah, there's ways around or places that don't really watch them
Pay attention.
as well. Yeah. But people just...
That was one of the reasons I wanted to be the busboy at the Royals, at the Stadium Club, was because we got free pop. You just get a pop. I remember when you were showing me around, and you just stopped and got some pop out of the little pop out of the fountain.
Did we get little cups? We had little cups there or something?
Uh-huh. You just throw them away immediately.
Yeah.
Walk off.
A lot of waste.
It's like a Gatorade machine.
That's great, man. That's wild.
All the pop you can drink.
Check this out. Just pouring it out. And tea and lemonade. Don't forget that, Adam.
Were you at
Don't forget
the
that.
were you at the game the other night? Wait, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
Adam, how tall is Bill Paxton?
6'3".
Nope, shorter.
6 foot.
Helen Hunt. That's
Huh?
right, 6 foot. Helen Hunt.
I can't do women.
Like
But
that.
unless they're really short. Helen Hunt?
Yes. Hurry.
5'5".
5'7". Hank Azaria.
Oh, he's tall. He's like 6'5" or 6'4".
6 foot.
What?
Yep. McKenna Leah Carnahan.
5'2". I'm reading your computer.
Paul Reiser.
5'10".
Okay. You're pretty good at this.
Thanks.
But the boys are playing some ball out at the stadium.
Uh-huh.
Lots of big crowds out, Adam.
Hey, I was going to say, because everybody was...
Come out and see us and obey all the rules and follow all the directions that we're trying to give you. To give everybody a great experience at the ballpark.
You had good attendance, though?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the... it was a week, a homestand of all Sox. You had the White Sox and Red Sox in town. So we're taking out some laundry, you know what I'm saying, Adam?
Yeah, that's good.
But, yeah, it's getting warmer, and school's getting close to being out.
So bigger crowds.
Bigger crowds, but with the Red Sox in town, a lot of Red Sox fans in town.
Oh, man.
A lot of Johnson County Red Sox.
Loyal Red Sox fans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they all travel pretty well, too. There's some people that were from Boston and surrounds. But there are people from, like, Wisconsin. There's a couple of couples from Wisconsin. I thought that was kind of weird. But there's a lot of history in that
How'd you know
Netflix
they were
show.
from Wisconsin?
I always ask people.
Weird, man. You just started talking to people.
Yeah.
You say...
Well, part of my job as an usher is to give everybody that great, set the stage at them.
Right. Stay
You
up the
know?
stairs.
Right.
Stop using so many free soda pops.
No, not so much that. Like, we make sure we are doing our service and we're, doing great teamwork.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got great attitude.
Yes.
We're providing greatness.
Is this acronym I was supposed to
And,
remember?
going the extra mile.
Oh, setting the stage.
Setting the stage.
Extra mile.
Extra mile.
Okay.
But I'm always seeing if there's a birthday they're celebrating or
Oh,
an
that's
anniversary.
nice. So you just asked
Like
them?
over the weekend, we had Terry coming in celebrating his number 79th,
Terry.
and
What a
he's
guy.
having a hoot. It was the same day as Salvy's birthday.
Oh.
I had to go out there and tell him in his ear. I said, "Hey, you share a birthday with Salvy," and he loved it.
He's like, your lips just touched my ear a little
Adam,
bit.
they loved it so much
My
that they
79-year-old ear.
they loved it so much that the whole
Excuse me,
family
sir.
gave me a hug on the way out. said, "Welcome to the family."
You're in the family?
I'm part of Terry's crew.
When were you going to tell me? You've left our family?
Terry and I have a podcast starting up. It's called Terry and Ted.
Hey, Terry, do you mind if I just, leave with you guys?
Terry's great.
I'm going to go grab my bag. Don't wait
do
right
it
here.
to him, Terry.
And so Terry and the family said,
"No, Terry, no."
"Oh, yeah." That's not what he said to
But
him.
the family, no.
What are you doing, Terry?
Terry was great. He came down and sang, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Adam, I got some older ushers that I've conned into coming down to the stairs where I have to walk down, and
You're kidding.
and I have them singing with me.
Stop it.
And the fans eat it up.
They love it.
They love it.
This is like dinner theater.
It is. They provide a great show out there for the people.
They come down like, yes.
Adam, I've been doing it so much now. This is my fourth season. There's kids. There's
My
people,
name is Terry also. It's Terry's time to shine.
There are people, they come back and say, "Oh, I remember you from last year."
They should be giving you more money.
I know. People, there was a big party, and it was like this. She brought 20 people with her. I mean, it was like a birthday party for her. And the guy's like, "Usually we don't like sitting here, but we like you, You ever move around?" I'm like, "No, I'm usually here, And they're like, I was like, "Well, you can always put in a request."
You're an entertainer. You do bingo
I'm
on
clapping.
Sundays up at Welco.
Oh my gosh, can you wait?
Come see me up at Welco.
See me at Welco. What's your part? What's your other job? Oh, then I teach. But then I'm doing bingo.
Uh-huh.
I'm clapping my little hands and shaking my hips.
They want to know
Royals
what
games.
city you're going to be in next.
Oh my gosh.
You're on
Well,
tour.
definitely not Pittsburgh.
I think
I don't want to
you'd be
take
okay.
a belt
in
to
Pittsburgh.
anybody.
I got a feeling that's going to keep some people quiet.
It's gonna leave a mark.
I think people are going to be minding
Oh my
their
gosh, that's a
manners.
great idea, Adam. Someone's messing with me or
You guys
being
should show
annoying.
that on the Jumbotron.
Be like, "Hey, what's going on here?" Oh, that's another thing I want to tell you about. I've been doing going the extra mile, setting the stage, telling everybody it's their birthday, and they get crowns, from the Crown Vision. They do the birthday cam
Yeah.
during certain points. So people in my section had their little birthday crown going, and they, write their section down for that so they can find them in the crowd during that time. This woman was having a full-on conversation with her friends, and they panned to her, and she was on there, and I was like, she wasn't paying attention. I ran over, I was like, "You're on." I was like, got her on, and I was on the. I was on.
You were in the
Crown Vision.
shot too?
Yes.
Stop it.
And so.
Damn.
So I didn't think much of it, it was on there for literally maybe a fraction of a second, but
Two Mississippis.
I got to see myself on there, and I was doing my thing.
It kind of delays, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Just to hear.
it's funny, but and then they showed the other person, and I didn't quite make it down to the other person. I wasn't trying to get into the next shot, but I was excited that they got on the big screen. And so then there's there's always one at every job, right?
Mm.
Do right, Debbie Do Right. But this woman comes up to me. Actually, her name's Denise. She comes up to me and is like, "Hey, I saw you on the Crown Vision," and then she goes on and tells me a story about how she got on the Crown Vision. She got in trouble for it, and she was telling me I shouldn't have done that. I was
shit.
But she's saying it in a way that's kind of "Are you messing with me?" or
Oh.
whatever.
What happened to her?
She was on dance cam, and she was walking up and trying to tell people that they were on, but I guess someone who was either a camera, I don't know who she was saying that was telling her, "Get out of the way."
Oh, she's blocking
Whatever.
people.
Yeah, or on the camera.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it's fun, and if you're having a good time and the people
Yeah,
like it.
and you're not taking a belt to anybody, you should be able to do whatever you
you're
want
not,
as an usher.
running any combos
Yeah.
down anybody's throat.
I actually, this group of fans had pistachios, and they're throwing them all around. So I do my little thing where I get them a container to put them in, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was being the messiest person around," and I say stuff like, "Oh, what do you think this is, a Texas Roadhouse?" Or, places they actually do throw the peanuts.
I heard they stopped doing it there.
Yeah, I think they should stop doing it everywhere because it's nasty.
It is
people
kind
do
of
it
just F you.
And people do it on
bud.
the top floor of the place, and there's people eating below. So any wind, you got peanut shells in your food.
Yeah, dude, it's gross.
People don't. They're at the ball game, Adam, and they can just throw food wherever they want. So then I come through and I'm like, "Oh, hey, let me get you something for that." And they're like, "Oh," and then they start putting it in there. And then I come back again with the broom, and I just like sweep all around them without like, like, "Oh, sorry," make a big deal of it. But then I have to like talk to these people, and they're talking my ear off.
Put your butt in their face.
I find out they're like graduates of North Kansas City schools.
Oh, shit.
Northtown, Oak Park. I mean, they're older than us, but then we're all best buddies.
They talk to you?
They're talking about the number. Yeah, this woman was like trying to get me to do high leg kicks because they think I'm a cheerleader.
They were like, "Hey, you do anything else?"
Well, then I had another group like, "What do you do?" We were all trying to guess what you do for a living. I was like, "All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it."
Oh, yeah.
Like a kindergarten teacher. Like, "Oh, I like that." Nope.
That's how you talk to these people?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
weird.
getting so cocky out there, dude.
You're getting comfortable.
I'm getting real
This is your 4th season?
Yeah, man. I was talking to an usher the other day, and he was like, "I was here for 23. I should be given an award." And I was like, "I was here for 22 and 23.
What happened in 22?
They were just bad years.
Because of the ball? The ball was bad.
Oh, I was here, 21 and 22. The ball was bad. There's bad ball.
Bad ball being played.
Well,
Hey,
bad.
bad as the White Sox the other night?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
But
no.
I felt bad. I started off feeling bad. And then I saw the replay.
Adam's talking about a comeback victory from the Royals that got sparked right. It got
Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. And it ended up going to extras. Or did we win it in the 9th with the walk-off?
We walked it off right then
Yeah.
after they botched it completely.
Well, they knew they were done for. As soon as a major league player, Adam, the ball went up in the air. The guy immediately just was like, "I don't know where this is at," and so there's a guy on first, so he's like kind of just waiting it out too. Like, "Oh shit,
yeah,
maybe
he's
I
got to
can."
freeze because
But the ball,
if he catches it like he
Yeah.
should,
it hits grazes his glove, but literally bonks off his forehead, and then into right field.
right off the dome.
Oh my gosh, right off the dome, as Rex Hudler called it.
I was watching it. I didn't realize it hit him in the head right off the bat. Oh, I'm just watching it. I think I had it on mute.
Yeah.
And I can see the ball go behind him. And I'm like, "Oh, no," whatever, we're going to score. We're going to win this game, whatever. Or, we got someone else on at that point. We didn't win yet. But with no out, come on. Off his dome, and then they showed the replay later, like almost after the game, or maybe further in that inning. And I was like, "It hit him."
And he made the perfect face of someone that got hit in the head with a baseball at that height. And duh. He's lucky to get hit right in the face and pass out, get knocked out.
And wouldn't you react like you were just so embarrassed that it didn't hurt? That had to hurt. Just hit him in the forehead.
How about if it ballooned up real quick too and gave him a giant goose egg?
It went up a mile in the air and he took it right off his head. And then I felt bad for him.
And then it went 20 feet.
I went through a whole
behind.
cycle. Then I felt sorry. Like, oh man, this poor guy.
We've all been there.
He's got hit right in the head. Everybody's looking at him. Bottom of the 9th. Don't mess us up. It's not a big game or anything, but
immediately
it's crunch time of this game.
It wasn't a big game, but us as everybody in that stadium that night, we acted like it was Game 7 of the World Series. We were like, my God, it hit off his head. We're going.
You look so mean to this guy.
Oh, it was great.
You're like,
Too much fun. We didn't see him the rest of the series, but oh man. Well, we hope we don't get bonked in the head here.
They benched him for the rest of the series?
No, I think he played, but not second base. Probably DH'd. Don't take any hits off the dome.
Keep him off the field.
Keep us on your dome.
He probably couldn't because he can't, he had a concussion.
He was concussed. Well, folks, thanks for listening and keeping your eyes on the prize and making sure you secure the catch and secure the listen of the podcast. You don't want to get TNA bonked on your head while you're trying to listen, right?
You got it.
Something like that. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.